Hey, thank you for tuning in. This morning, I want us to discuss the aggregate function. Under aggregate functions, we have more than 19 functions that we are going to discuss in the series of videos coming up. But to start with, I want us to start with counting functions. Under counting functions, we have, as you see to the introduction, we have count, COUNTA, and COUNTBLANK. So what does each of these functions do in Excel? This is what I want us to discuss as our first videos in series of videos that we are going to create. So what does count do to you? What count does is to all counting function does count the number of cells in a range of cells depending on the cell's content. So for count function, it counts the cells that contain numbers, date, percentage, and so on. So, for example, if we have this a few cells that contain data here, how many cells we get as a result of count? Okay, that is what I want us to do. So, let's say equals count. So let's count what we can get from here. I have it there, 3. So this is count, okay? Count. So when you use count, you get 3 values. You have been saying count only counts numbers, but you can see it counts this number 120. It counts this this date, and it counts this time. So that is why you have 3 values. So count counts numbers, dates, time, percentage, and so on. So let's see what count A does. Count A, what does it do? So let's say equals count A. So for count A, what it does is it counts the number of cells which are not empty. Whether it has got text, whether it has got numbers, whether it has got even some errors, it will still count. So you can count from here to here, and you will get, this is 11, right? So 2 to 11, we have 10 values here. So 1 empty cells, 2 empty cells out of 10. Minus 2, we have 8, so we should be getting 8. So this is count A. It only ignores blank counts, blank cells. So let's see count blank. Count blank. What count blank does is the counting the number of cells which have nothing in it, that is blank cells in the range of cells. Count blank. Okay, it only counts the blank cells and ignores all cells regardless of the content. It counts only blank cells. So when you have it here and say enter, you are going to get 2 blank cells. So this is the cell A7 and A10. These are the most important count, but in meantime, we are going to discuss count with criteria, single criterion, multiple criteria, and then count A. Maybe if you have filtered your data, how can you do counting? Count of unique values. Those are what we are going to do in our upcoming lectures. And you stay tuned, and thank you for joining.